Yeah, what's your question?
I'm just gonna talk about how I seen you on my Instagram all the time, your podcast clips.
Oh, okay.
All your YouTube videos, and I've seen tons of your videos, and I think you're funny.
That's a stupid question.
Great.
Wait, that was another question. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another awesome episode of The Careful Boys, where we are off the record, and today we have Mr. Jimmy Zhang in the building, y'all.
You know what's so funny about my, I guess, semi-relationship with Jimmy is I had a relationship with him and a friendship with Jimmy without knowing it was all imaginary. What do you mean?
What? Feel free to not elaborate.
Okay, so
How do you feel about that, Jimmy?
So because
Came in a dream?
one, we have mutual friends, so I've heard about you. Two, I have a feeling you came somehow and you met, JK members,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then so because of all this, I thought I already met you in person. And when we chat on video chat, you're like, "Oh, nice to finally meet you." And I'm all like, "What are you talking about? We've been friends."
Yeah. We've been, yeah.
Right, I've been friends. I known you, and I was like, "Wait, were you ever in a JK party video?"
No. I don't think I've been anything.
But you've been to that office, the LA one, or you met JK peoples.
I think I just met JK people like Julia, Josh.
Yeah. Because I couldn't make it to that day for some reason when you guys all hung out and stuff. But because of that, I've heard your name, and then like people like Chris, Frugal Aesthetics.
Yes, yeah.
And then
yeah.
people that have known and hung out with you. I just felt like we were already friends, and somehow my head was like, yeah, I already hung out with this dude. We're already friends.
But you just made it all up.
I made it all up completely, dude.
No, well, technically, I've been friends with y'all since like 16. Since when I started watching you guys.
Oh, wow.
So I actually been friends with you guys. You guys didn't know.
How old are you now?
Oh fuck, 27.
Oh,
Why you say "oh fuck," man?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh,
What happened?
just like the time skip, right? Because it's like when I was watching you guys, I was in high school, and now time skip. Right. Now I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know him?
Well, you introduced me, but I've seen you in videos with Larry.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think I have a similar feeling with you where I'm like, I don't know you, but I feel like we know enough of the same people where it feels familiar.
Right.
Were you working out with Larry at Barbell?
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah. I was in Barbell.
You know what'd be sick? Since like nobody actually knows you, if we like got to know you right now.
No, let's not do that.
You want to do like 20 more questions?
Yeah. We'll start with your question. What's your question?
Well,
What's your question?
I'm just gonna talk about how I seen you on my Instagram all the time, your podcast clips.
Oh, okay.
All your YouTube videos, and I've seen tons of your videos, and I think you're funny.
That's a stupid question.
Great.
Wait, that was another question.
What's your podcast name?
A Down Bad Show.
That's the one you seen?
Yeah.
I'll ask you a real question, okay?
It's gonna be a real question.
It's a real question.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Let's say your mom comes into the room, your room, right? And then you're jacking off.
Yeah.
And then you're embarrassed. You don't want to share with your mom. And then so, how do you make a story up that's an excuse explaining why you just jizzed into like a shoe or something?
So I have the shoe under the blankets? Because usually if I'm jacking off, I'm in my
How do you
bed.
do it? How do you do it?
Okay.
That's the question.
I'm doing it while my mom is downstairs. Knowingly my mom is downstairs, I will do it with blankets over me.
Why?
Right.
Why that way?
Huh?
Why that way?
Well, just
I think he's trying to cover his penis.
right. I have like a shield.
Oh,
Foreign concept to this
yeah.
guy.
I see.
Yeah, I'm not right. If my mom isn't downstairs, then I'm open.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
she
I'm
comes
ready.
inside. She goes, "Hey Jimmy, what are you doing underneath that nice blanket?"
Jimmy, why you touching the Jimmy?
Yeah.
I'm itchy, mom. Yeah. Just a really simple.
Is that a 10 pole?
No.
That's a good question, right? Thank you, Bart. Thank you, Bart, for asking.
Yeah, my question
I'm
was
not even
stupid.
facing the door. If the door is right here, I'm this way, right? The blanket.
Don't face this way. The door's right here right now. Face that way.
Right. So then, if my mom comes in, I just fall asleep right away. Yeah,
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
That's underrated.
Okay.
No one's
Okay, your turn. Your
shaking
question.
vigorously.
You know, you have a question. You said my question sucked. Yours is better.
I didn't say it sucked. I said Bart's always got.
You give me the fucking dad eyes,
was
like,
the first
good
one.
question.
Dad.
Yeah, you know the fucking dad eyes.
Yeah, you did
dude.
give him that.
Everybody spent like 5 minutes talking about, yeah, dude, I think I knew you, but we didn't know each other. Yeah, I think I knew you, but we didn't know each other. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are we talking about here, dude? Let's just fucking talk to the guy. I'm like, I didn't know you. Where are you from? Like, New York originally. Okay, so here's the thing. I did see your name on the call sheet, and I was like, who is this guy? And I'm like, I'm hosting this, so I gotta like look up shit. And of course, the very first thing is I see you're taking like an adult entertainer on a date, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this YouTube video.
That was such a great video.
Yeah, and then it wasn't just the IG reel. I was like, damn, this is really interesting. So I had to look you up on YouTube, and I watched the whole fucking video, and I'm like, holy shit.
Was it a straight up date? Did it happen organically, or was it like a I'm gonna pitch you an idea and let's see if you're down?
Nah, the one with Angela was just me walking into that convention that day with the idea of taking like a porn star out on to dinner.
Yeah.
Because earlier before I went in, I just got a reservation at Nobu, hoping, praying that somebody would say yes at the convention.
Wow, you're smart.
And well,
Is it the Vegas Nobu?
no, this one is in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah. So I walked in and I kind of pitched a couple of porn stars, but they were, I just grabbed a couple numbers, right? Yeah. But then, there was a line, there was a Brazzers line. Now you guys are familiar with Brazzers.
Never heard of it, dude. Never.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Do they make cheese?
Do they make cheese?
Kraft or something.
Charcuterie board.
Do
Yeah.
they make Philadelphia cream cheese?
You guys probably have partners at home watching this, so I'm not gonna get y'all in trouble. But long lines.
No, I have the $14.99 plan.
Oh yeah.
And I have his login. I got his login.
You have a family plan on that?
3 users alone.
There's it was just like long lines, and I'm curious, like, if I'm able to take anybody out, why don't I take the most why don't I at least try to take out just the most popular stars there?
Yeah.
And naturally I saw the line. I'm like, fuck this line. I just try to like talk to like some of the managers and like the assistants first.
Try to like smooth your way.
A little bit, yeah, to see if I could get some light conversations in, and then naturally that just came to like just me chilling in the Brazzers booth. Wow. And after Angela finished signing, I just talked to her, just I got her on a quick little interview, and then pitched like, you must be hungry. You've been signing all day. Right, you have not, you haven't even ate, like, since I've been here, you haven't even eaten yet. So I got this dinner reservation at Nobu. Why don't you come with?
And then she said, I'm down.
And she's down. Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
That's dope.
It was like such an innocent video. As porny as it is, the way that he executed it, it was so wholesome.
Yeah, I had Maple Story music in the background.
Maple Story.
That's good.
But it humanized the porn stuff too, because it was just like, they hungry too.
Yeah, porn stars do get
hungry too.
They eat food.
That was your goal, right?
They like Nobu too.
Right.
I thought it was funny though because wait, did you have a camera person at the?
Yes.
But then when you left, you did it. You recorded on your own, right? Yeah.
So did you ever jack off to her before?
You know what's funny? I didn't. I didn't.
But you just knew that she's a big star.
Yes, which I think made it a little bit easier and less nerve-wracking when I first spoke to her, because there are a couple stars that I have beat my meat to, and nerves,
Because you're like, I want to put cum on you like I imagined.
In those words exactly.
That's why I hope I never meet Keanu Reeves.
If I
But come on,
Dude, if Sung-Hai Lee right now showed up, I think all of us would go, ooh!
freak out.
I think I would have to go to like that type of convention with with those police shields. That way, if I come, I don't come on them.
what a considerate guy, dude.
Classy guy.
Yeah. I come on them.
I like how you're there naked with just the police shield.
Nice to meet you.
So you don't come on it. Police shield.
With your dick in your hand.
Yeah.
He's just fucking jacking off with a riot police shield.
And everybody's like, wow, he's so considerate.
They're like, wow.
Chivalry is not dead.
Or else someone else is just spilling and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not like that, creep.
It's good you think ahead.
Yeah.
We don't get much girls on this fucking show. As you can tell, dude.
No. Riot shields are a great assessment.
Okay, good.
Did you guys end up doing the hocus pocus after?
The hocus pocus.
Ta-da! What a surprise. Not that night. No.
But you did it later?
Well, we did.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's cool, man. Hey, can we get a round of applause for Jimmy, please? Thank you.
It was very suggestive in the end of your YouTube video, that's for sure.
Yeah. I feel like cliffhangers are great.
Cliffhangers are great.
It's good for.
So I apologize. I still don't know that much about you.
Sure.
I just watched this video, but like, what would you say? I guess other than the podcast.
Let's rewind back.
Like your brand. What do you do? Like, where did you?
Where did you start?
What's your origin story?
Oh,
you know what I'm
so
saying?
rewind back to like 2016.
What got you into creating YouTube videos?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I would rewind back like 2-3 years for like before porn stars. That was just when I was making videos about anime and I was just on the street doing street interviews because it was just funny to.
That's what I remember your content.
Right.
You had me at anime.
What kind of interviews do you do?
So it started off pretty wholesome. I was talking about like just getting our Asian Americans just getting our ass whooped growing up. So I took like relatable topics that we all talked about, but I just like had conversations with just strangers on the street about it. I think it was like a new way to deliver that kind of comedy, right? When it's just like banter with strangers. And then that kind of started turning not safe for work, just because I'm a horny guy.
Yeah.
I'm a horny guy.
How dare you be horny?
And
Horny people are human too. They're hungry.
Yeah, you would say that, Anthony Lee.
He's the horniest
Sorry,
one
continue.
in here.
Yeah. He has the most sex out of all of us in this room. But anyway, sorry, continue your story.
You said you had me at anime.
Right. So I also did certain anime topics. It wasn't even topics. It was like skits. It was just fucking with people in public. So you've seen Naruto, I imagine, right? So we one video I did was just I had a whole group of friends just like in like Akatsuki cloaks. And we just ran around New York City fucking with people respectfully.
How many people in these cloaks?
We had like 10. We had the full.
So that's
set.
like the full clan.
Yeah. We had the full clan.
Holy shit.
From Pain all the way down to Toby. Yeah. We had,
All the way to Toby.
Yeah.
With the mask.
With the mask.
We're getting too
For all the people that don't know what a cloak is, what is a closely cloaked cloak?
He's basically just referencing in like one of the most popular animes of all time, Naruto. There's
I thought it was
like
Dragon Ball Z or something.
one of the most popular. But yes, Naruto is definitely up there and in conversation. The Akatsuki clan is basically like the evil clan that has all these black and red cloaks with clouds on them.
That's the pattern that I see everywhere.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
He's saying that him and a bunch of his homies, like in 10 cloaks, were going around New York City looking.
Doing the run. Doing the fucking Naruto.
Doing the runs and shit.
We also made it very like I threw so much VFX on it where it made it less cringy than it sounds.
It does sound a little cringy, but it also sounds cool. But I'm a fan, so whatever.
Yeah, we're all losers on YouTube, so we know what we're doing.
Narutards. Yeah.
And so you started doing that, and then did it transition into having a podcast, or?
No, I mean, because I was also just having like, I was just making videos like whatever I liked, just the anime. I liked anime. I related to Asian shit. I'm horny. I talk about sex. So it's just whatever I liked. I'm just picturing how do I make my lane of videos to.
If you love anime and you're horny, you love sex. Usually that does go into quite a Venn diagram.
It's called hentai.
Yeah.
A little bit, but YouTube doesn't really. It's not like the old the good old days when you could just slap clickbait and titties on a thumbnail.
Can't even do that anymore.
You can't.
Now you got to go to conventions and get porn stars to go on dates with you.
Yeah, you gotta blur shit. It's.
So now I gotta ask the Asian question because it always happens.
Of course.
For you, I'm assuming like you have traditional Asian parents that probably had a set path for you.
Right.
How do they feel for you to go? Oh, I'm gonna go my own route this way.
I have a passion in interviewing porn stars.
So originally, I wasn't even born here. Yeah. We immigrated here when I was 6. So they were very much so like fresh off the boat mentality. Yeah. And they wanted me to go into engineering and architecture because I like playing with Legos growing up. But you know,
Asian parents suck, huh? It's like
they do
everything. They're like they take you to the most serious shit. They're like, oh, what's this money? Oh, you want to be a banker? I'm just looking at shit. God damn it, mom. I just want to look at some shit. Is that okay?
They think you're fucking the Dalai Lama choosing the next pathway.
What the fuck? You just want to touch. You can't touch nothing.
They just want a sign, dude.
They're like,
That's
oh, what
it.
is this? Oh, you're gonna invent a desk one day?
They got a fucking kid going to the guitar, and they're like, fuck no.
Put a violin there instead.
But yeah, I think so because of that, they just instilled just so much.
Like engineering.
Yeah. I tried civil engineering in high school. I get to pick a major in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I was like in a specialized high school. They made me take tests for it. It's just once I got in, I sucked. I was just such a like C+ student. I just did not care. I couldn't care less. I was in class playing Yu-Gi-Oh. There was like these it's called Dueling Network.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, Dueling
I might be
Network.
the only one. Well, he knows too, probably.
Why? What is this?
Never mind, he doesnn't know Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
Dueling, but he knows a lot of other gamer shit.
Right.
Bring up Final Fantasy, anything, and he'll know everything.
Word.
It's like card game, like 1v1.
So it's like you know Pokemon, and then there's
You know the kids in high school you used to beat up? We're those kids.
Oh.
yeah.
I don't even know. Is that like a Magic card reference?
A little bit, similar.
At Games Workshop, it's the
Okay.
stuff they're playing in the upstairs level.
Yeah.
Right. So I was just playing the online version of that, and every time I went to class, I didn't care. I slept, and then when they made me do architecture shit online, I just play Yu-Gi-Oh. So naturally, I went to a pretty decent college. Just didn't really. I didn't want to major in that.
So you're just going through the motions.
Yeah, going through the motions for most up until like 18, 19, and then that's when I started reading like books, like self-help books.
Would you say you were like in a depressed place?
Oh, I was in a very bad place. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, you were in high school still, or you graduated?
So I graduated high school. All throughout high school, I was just going to school, coming back and watching anime, playing video games, and it was just that cycle. Up until college, it was still a little bit of that, but then I went to an acting class, right? Acting class my freshman year. That was like completely that wasn't part of my gen eds. That wasn't anything. So it was just so out of my comfort zone. But it took me. It really pushed me to just live life a little bit more.
What made you want to join an acting class?
That's a good question. I feel like because I watched a lot of YouTube growing up, I don't know, it was just something.
You just wanted to try it?
Yeah, I just wanted to unlock something in me. I feel like maybe there is something.
Were you inspired by like Uncle Sam, Uncle Chin?
I was.
Because that takes serious acting class.
That's so funny if kids watch that shit back then and they're like, I can't wait to be a refugee. I can't wait to act like an old refugee.
Were you like more shy, like before the acting?
Yeah, I was very shy. I was very had a lot of social anxiety. Had a lot of pretty introverted in high school. But that acting class, along with the books, along with working out, it like slowly in college, I started glowing up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. If I showed you a picture of like when I was 18, 19, it was bad. Like it looked like I stayed in and
I've seen some like before photos.
Yeah. I think you posted one or something.
Yeah.
But it's funny because you come off so like confident and like charismatic. It's funny to imagine that.
Right now, after the
Kind of like a
change.
sex haver.
Yeah. A true sex haver.
True sex haver. There it is.
Yeah.
You guys are reflecting each other. That's what I did.
Is that what it is? Yeah. He does kind of remind Me of me
your-
because I was a fucking loser in high school as well.
He didn't say he was a loser.
Yeah. He's like, whoa, don't say that about me, dog.
You didn't say that? He didn't say that? Remember how you used to be like, yo, if I saw my high school self, I'd slap his ass?
And he also said he was smart. He was an architect. Were you smart? I don't think you were smart.
We're just trying to draw a line between them.
No, I was forced to be an architect. I was forced to.
Yo, they kind of look like they could be brothers though, with the hair and then the dangly necklace.
And you guys dress cool and shit, dude.
That's the cool side for sure.
That is the cool side.
I mean, but we had to come from something very not COOL. You know what I mean?
COOL, baby.
Yeah. So when did you start making YouTube videos or content in general?
I think it was around late 2016.
What
How old
inspired
were
you
you?
to make the first one?
The first video, it was unlisted. It was unlisted now, but
Were you embarrassed?
oh no, it just didn't fit my vibe. Cause around that time,
Were you covering a rap song that had the N?
oh no.
And what song was it? Can you do a rendition?
Yeah, no, definitely don't search for the N word in any of my timelines. I'm about to search for this I think those were were in group chats though. Yeah, but no, I think I was a little bit inspired by because I grew up in New York, so around that time there was a Facebook page called Humans in New York.
Yeah.
Where,
I remember that. Oh, I love that page.
Yeah. So I was like, this is going viral. Why don't I just ask people about their stories?
Oh, like a video version of it.
Right, a video version. It sucked ass.
Yeah.
It was just shot so far. The mic sucked, and it was. I mean, it was up for like 2-3 years, but then looking back on it now, I'm like, yo, this isn't me. I don't. Not that I don't care, but
Yeah.
I don't care. But I like joking around. I like you know.
It didn't feel authentic.
No, it didn't. Like
You were looking at something that was successful, and you're like, let me try to replicate it ver's who am I?
right. Exactly.
And according to this, 6 years ago, your first viral videos, would you blow your professor for an A?
That's a good question.
That is.
That's me.
That's a burning question.
That's me right there.
Probably haven't thought of that in a while.
Yeah. And the answer is yes.
You would. You
And then
tried.
so when your parents see that, what do your parents? Do they go, "Oh,
some
good
professors
job,
are
man"?
No, they didn't even see. They didn't even see that one. The one that they saw first was the ass whooping video.
Oh, they didn't see the "Would you suck a dick for $1 million"?
They probably saw it afterwards. But the first one was when the ass whooping video got shared to them by like one of their friends. Cause I was kind of like exposing my. I was like, yo, my dad had the hands from the gods. Like he came down on me with lightning, and it was just. Yeah, and basically everybody in the comments were like, yeah, you know, I relate to that. It was a lot of love. But then my parents...
Did they watch the video and go, you lying? You know we fucked you up harder than this shit.
You made me look soft.
No,
I show you lightning.
but they didn't want that like stuff to be out there, to be you know, talking about, you know, family trauma on the internet. Yeah. So
they're like, we're not the only Asian family that gets beat down. Come on, man. Like, there's so many.
But when they called me up to tell me like, oh, what are you doing? I hung up on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in college at the time, and
Did you panic?
Huh?
Did you panic? And
No, I think at that time I was already like I knew just the
Like where the conversation's gonna go?
oh yeah, exactly, like the negative.
You dishonor the family, you stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep doing it. I'll keep doing it. But I just knew like that how negative that mentality was.
Yeah.
Just growing. I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah, that kind of opened my mind up about just the teachings of like traditional Asian parents and just how. I was also just starting to become aware of my thoughts and what other people's thoughts can do to me.
Oh.
So just being aware of that, I didn't even want to associate any of my parents' thoughts and teachings. Like
It's gonna poison you.
exactly. That's what it
Great
felt like.
foresight right there, man.
And so it's just it became a little disrespectful at one point when they would call me. I hang up they keep calling, I blocked them.
It's kind of disrespectful.
A little bit.
But you gotta do it.
But I think it was very, because a lot of Asian parents or a lot of Asian kids, they would probably sit down with their parents
And get their ass beat.
Yeah.
and just try to have a conversation with them. But it's like
I can't reason with them sometimes.
you can't.
You're talking to a wall, you know?
The lucky Asian kids that have parents that have reasoning skills, they can have conversations. But most of us, they don't know what reasoning is.
I never heard of that. Really.
No, they
I never heard of talking with your parents about that because it's like you can't tell them they're wrong.
Yeah.
They're a BuzzFeed article that's 10 ways why you're stupid.